Okay, so this video is going to be super quick and short because I had the original script for this video all written out, ready to go, but while I was taking a break, my computer decided to shut down without giving me a chance to save, and none of the methods to recovering unsaved Word files worked. Yay. Nevertheless, I still want to make a video about this game and also keep up my schedule of uploading a video every other day, but because of this whole mishap, I'm going to keep this as brief as I can. Also, all the gameplay you're seeing comes from the YouTube channel Austin John Plays. To my knowledge, I don't have a way I can record my own gameplay when I talk about video games, which is something I'm going to change in the near future, definitely. Apologies for practically stealing. Let's just get into it. First thing I want to say right off the bat is how fun I had playing this demo. I thought going into it, it was going to only let you play the first level, but to my surprise, it lets you play the second as well, which I thought was kind of them to do, especially with how big these levels are. The demo isn't Pikmin 3 levels of good, but it is a close second. Gameplay-wise, it was super satisfying to hack and slash through all the enemies the game is able to render on screen. It is a very impressive amount, although in my opinion, it did take a bit too long to kill them. It would usually take around 2 or 3 full combos to kill an enemy. Granted, the combos attack multiple enemies at a time, but it still felt a little tedious given the abundance of enemies there are. You're just constantly pressing the Y button, basically. There's 18 characters you can play as in the game. The demo lets you play with 3, Link, Impa, and Zelda, and they are each fun to play in their own right with their own combos, heavy attacks, special moves, and ways to use their Sheikah Slate. All 3 characters were super diverse, and it won't be long until you find one that suits you the best. For me, it's Link. Story-wise, at least what little you're told in the demo is fine, intriguing enough to warrant playing more of it, but since this is a prequel to Breath of the Wild, story-wise, it's gonna be a bit more on the predictable side of narrative, because we'll already know how this one ends and how Breath of the Wild begins, but seeing all the characters interact with each other was still fun enough to watch. The game looks good, looks great even. It's not crazy mind-blowing in my opinion. I assume they have to keep the decor on the simpler side so they're able to have all those enemies on screen at once. It's bright, colorful, and fun to look at when there is stuff to look at aside from the generic battlefield and cliff sides that are in the first 2 levels. It's very simple in looks. Overall though, I had a great time playing the demo, and if I wasn't currently saving up for something else at the moment, I would have already gotten the game. I could just tell from playing it for about the hour the demo gives that this is a game I would really have a ball in. If you have $60 and some change to spare, I say go for it. With multiple difficulty settings, it can be a simple turn off your brain kind of game or a crazy hard challenge that'll keep you constantly engaged. I totally without a doubt recommend it and can't wait till I get a copy myself. And that was my first impressions of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and with that all said, I'm Easily Easy, and I'll see you next time.